Good morning, everybody. It's story time again. It's December 9th, and you can see I have some Christmas decorations up here in the community room in the library, in the municipal building at the library. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Oh, I want to tell you about the Christmas decorations you can get to make if you haven't already for Storytime or Storytime Crafts. I give them all out at once. You get these ornaments that you can color and a few crayons, and you can use your crayons at home if you like, or you can use the crayons that I give you. It's up to you. So there are those, and they can go on your tree. And there is a foam tree with some foam shapes and some stickers. I only use the foam shapes because that's what I liked, but I know that Anna used some stickers on hers. I saw a picture of her tree and it's lovely, and I'd love to see more pictures. So if you do your crafts and you want to send them to Miss Stacy, please do so. You can either post them on our Facebook page on this link or one of the links for Storytime, or you can email them to me at srider@beaverlibraries.org, and Rider is R-I-D-E-R. So, or you can call me and ask me if you don't know for sure. There you go. There's that. And then there's one more, and it is a wreath. Now this one doesn't look exactly like the same decorations that you have, but it's pretty close. It doesn't have any words. Yours doesn't have any words. Hi, Juliana. It's good to see you. I'm glad to see that you're on here watching today. There we go. That's the wreath that you guys can make. And the other thing that's in there is a jingle bell. Now, if you don't have one of our craft packs yet, you have some jingle bells at home. You can use those today when we do our jingle bell story, our jingle bell song, and about something about the bells on the trees go ding-a-ling-a-ling or something. I forget the words. I have to read them. So if you don't have one, you can go right and get one right now, or you don't have to. It's okay to not have one. All right. Oh, Anna, I'm glad you love the jingle bell. Isn't it fun? And you can hang it on your tree so you know where it is for story time. Okay. It's nice that I can see some comments. I don't always see all of them, but once in a while I do see them. Let's get started with some of our rhymes. Let's start with a quiet-ish one. This is just a rhyme. This is about peppermint sticks, candy canes. And this one, remember, it goes, I took a lick of a peppermint stick and, ooh, it tasted yummy. It used to be on my Christmas tree, but now it's in my tummy. All right. And the other one about candy canes is like our apple one, where we do two little apples way up high in the apple tree. Well, way up high on the Christmas tree, two little candy canes smiled at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came two candy canes. Were they good? And remember, don't shake the Christmas tree. Not allowed to do that. All right, so let's see what this one is. Now, this one's an action song, and even though I'm on video, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I can't do it because then you won't be able to see me because I'm not equipped here to move the camera and all of that. But this is the reindeer pokey. So if you have room to stand up, you can participate. And if not, you can just sing along. So we're going to start off with putting our antlers in, because reindeer have antlers, and then your hooves in, or you can use your feet. Our fluffy tail, because reindeer have fluffy tails, and then our red nose. So let's get started with that. You put your antlers in, you take your antlers out, you put your antlers in, and you shake them all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, you put your hooves in, you put your hooves out, you put your hooves in, and you shake them all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your fluffy tail, you put your fluffy tail in, you take your fluffy tail out, you put your fluffy tail in, and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Red nose. You put your red nose in, you take your red nose out. Put your red nose in, and you shake it all about. You do the reindeer pokey, and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Whew. And I'm tired just sitting here doing that one. All right. Okay, this one we didn't do last week. This is a winter one. We can do this all the time, not just at Christmas time. We can do this in January too. It's called I'm a Little Snowman. It goes to the I'm a Little Teapot tune. And it goes like this. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here are my buttons, here is my hat. When sun comes out, I can't play. I just slowly melt away. All right, let's get our bells. Because we're going to do the lights on the tree. Go blink, blink, blink. And the verse that says the bells on the tree go jingle, jingle, jingle is the third verse. And we'll jingle our bells then, okay? The lights on the tree go blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink, blink. The lights on the tree go blink, blink, blink. All Christmas Day. The train under the tree goes choo, 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 choo. The train under the tree goes choo, 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 all Christmas Day. The bells on the tree go jingle, 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 jingle. The bells on the tree go jingle, 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 all Christmas Day. The cookies at our house taste yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. The cookies at our house taste yummy, 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 all Christmas Day. All right. While we have our bells, let's do jingle bells. Ready? Here we go. Can you jingle them? Getting the camera here. I cannot find it. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. Did you have fun with that one? Do you jingle your bells all the time? Sometimes you do. It's Christmas time. You have to. Who has bells on his sleigh? Does Santa have bells on his sleigh? He does. Did any of you go see Santa this weekend at the Chippewa Fields, at Wright Fields? I saw him in the newspaper. He was very busy that day. And I miss Santa because he comes to story time every year, and he couldn't come this year because we're not having story time at the library. So he is very busy doing some other things this year. So I miss him. I didn't get to see him. All right, let's see what else we can do. 10 little snowflakes. Now remember, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, 4 little, 5 little, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little snowflakes. Can you count on your fingers? That's what we're going to do. And 10 little snowflakes first on my tongue. Then on my hat, on my mittens, and on my boots. You have to stomp all the snowflakes off your boots before you go in the house. All right, ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my tongue. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my hat. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my mittens. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little snowflakes, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snowflakes, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little snowflakes, 10 little snowflakes on my boots. Very good. Did I go too fast for you? You'll have to practice those numbers and counting. Is Aniston watching, or is she in preschool? And her sister? I see you guys are there. I miss everyone so much. I miss seeing your little faces. Ugh. It's so hard not being able to see all of you. But I'm glad I get to visit with you once a week here. All right, this is Jack Be Nimble. And I always think of it as a Christmas rhyme because of the candle, but it's probably really not. And I remember reading it at Christmas time when I was little. Aniston and Ensley, yay, you are watching. Good. All right, so this goes Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. And I used to pretend to jump over candlesticks. And so I'd use blocks to make a candlestick, something that looked like this. And I would jump over them. Maybe that's something you can do today and not act too crazy, because that's something that grandmas and moms don't like. But it's good exercise. And maybe you could go outside and do it. Jump over candlesticks outside. Another one that I do for Christmas time that I don't have the card with me is Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." That was the Christmas one because he's eating his Christmas pie. All right, one more. And it's not a Christmas one, it's just our closing rhyme here. Grandma's glasses. Can I see your glasses? Can you pinch your fingers into a circle like this? All right, here we go. These are Grandma's glasses, and this is Grandma's hat, and this is the way she folds her hands in her lap. These are Grandpa's glasses, and this is Grandpa's hat, and this is the way he folds his arms and takes a nap. Whew. All right, now you guys might see my gingerbread man over here. In a couple of weeks, next Thursday afternoon, I will be putting up the next story hake number 10. We've done 10 this year. We were going to do 3. We were going to do 10. And the story is Gingerbread Christmas by Jan Brett. So it'll be up next Thursday, and it'll go all the way that weekend, the whole week before Christmas and past Christmas, so you have lots of time to get over there. And if it snows, put on your boots and go see it in the snow. Oh, it's so beautiful over at the park. And this little guy will be the craft that I give you if you complete the hike. You email me a picture, and I'll have those ready for you guys to pick up here at the library. You probably won't have snowflakes. You'll have pom-poms that are really big. That's what I have so far. And depending on how many people get them, you'll get the puff balls. And if not, then you will get snowflakes. I used snowflakes because it was easier to laminate them. All right, the book for today is one of my favorite Christmas books, and one of my favorite characters, and one of my favorite kids' authors. Bear Stays Up for Christmas by Carmel Wilson, and the illustrator is Jane Chapman, and she does Bear so beautifully and all of his friends, and I love them. So I hope you do too. And here is Bear in his lair, hibernating. Do you remember what hibernating means? Bears sleep most of the winter, so they eat really a big amount all fall and build up all their reserves, and so they can stay warm and not have to get up and eat during the winter because it's harder to find things in the snow. Juliana, you like my Mickey Mouse Santa shirt? It was a year ago today that I was coming home from Disney World, so I wanted to wear it today. All right, here we go. Are we ready? The day before Christmas, let me do this. I can't see. Snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. Do you snore? I hope not. You're pretty little. Dear Bear, get up! Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. His friends are all there, gathered in his lair, and the bear wakes up. He stands with a stretch and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says, it's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night. All night. Whew, that's a big one. He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown, so the bear stays up. Come on, says Badger. Time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist up the tree onto Bear's big back. Look at them. Usually you put your tree on your car or in your truck, but they're putting it on Bear's back. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow. But the bear stays up. I never noticed this before. I have to show you. They put his red kerchief on the back of the tree so that the traffic behind him knows it's there. Hi, Linda. Back at the cave, Gopher brews a mint tea, and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. Do you ever put popcorn on your tree as a garland? I've never done that, but I think it looks really cool. I think it's neat what people put on their trees. His shoulders start to stoop, and his eyelids droop. But the bear stays up. You see him? He's almost knocking the tree down. He's so tired. My goodness. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like "Oh Holy Night." What do you think's going to fill those stockings? They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. What's going to happen? But soon all the voices fade just to one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze. But the bear stays up. Look at that. He's wide awake and his friends are snoozing. Whoops, what did I do? Let's take a look. There we are. All right. He's staying awake. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree, but who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. Who is that? He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets say, I know. But he still stays up. When Christmas arrives, all so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are all piled up tall. I stayed up, says Bear, just to share with you all. Look at that. They're so excited. And look at everything under the tree, all the good things and the presents. And that's a nice thing to share with your friends for Christmas. As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree. But he still stays up. That bear. What a good guy. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here. Oh my goodness, they figured it out. When all gifts are opened, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt, just his size. Oh, what a nice present. Bear snuggles up tight and mutters, good night. Then Bear falls asleep. He stayed up for Christmas though, didn't he? His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams, Merry Christmas, dear bear." What a lovely Christmas they had. Will you have a lovely Christmas? Will you have presents and fruitcake? Probably not very many of you will eat fruitcake, but maybe you will. All right, guys. You guys have a great week. Remember the story hike next week. I hope to see lots of emails from you telling me you were there. I like to keep track of how many people go through it so we know. We can tell Salt Lake Park how many people have come through as well. And I know we don't get emails from everyone who visits, but we like to try to keep as close a count as we can. And I try to see on Facebook who visits sometimes just so I can keep a pretty good account. So if you visit, please send me an email. And I'll get a craft to you if you want one. All right, guys, have a great day. It was good to see so many names up there.